Hi there! Today we're going to teach you how to professionally frame your needlepoint or any other artwork you wish to frame using our Unwind Studio Frames. This is a great skill to have if you don't want to be dependent on framing services and like a good and easy DIY project that still gives you that professional look. Here's what you'll need for this project: an Unwind Studio frame, your stitched needlepoint canvas, the mounting kit that comes with the frame, which we'll get into in a few minutes, scissors, an X-Acto knife, a pencil, a small bowl of water, a sponge or cloth, a hammer, and a ruler. So let's start by presenting our frames and what they include. The first step is to take off these corner protections, which all of our frames include in order to ship them safely to your home. This is how they look from the back. Later in this video, we'll teach you how to attach the hardware and how to use the sealing tape to protect it from possible damage. All of the frames also come with a mounting kit, with all the tools you need to successfully accomplish this project, as well as an informative flyer. Inside the kit, you'll find the materials to hang the frame, with 2 hardware options. You can choose what suits you best, and the correspondent nails. It also includes the hemline pins you'll use to secure the canvas to the foaming board, silicone bumper pads, and the special sealing tape. Now let's start by disassembling the Unwind Studio frame. With the help of the scissors, open the back and take out the foaming board, the mat board, and the illustration that comes with every frame. As you can see, the foaming board has a grid side that you can use to center your canvas, as we'll see later. But you can also remove this gridded paper and glue your canvas directly on the board. We won't do this, since it's a pretty final decision, and you can take it off to change frames or do anything different with the needlepoint piece in the future. If your stitched needlepoint canvas has extra fabric on the edges, cotton bias tape for example, if you're using one of our canvases, use the scissors to carefully cut it away. This will reduce bulk and ensure a clean, smooth finish inside the frame. But keep in mind, you should leave enough blank canvas to be able to secure it with the hemline pins on the foaming board. Next, we're going to align the needlepoint canvas. Place the mat board on top of the foaming board, making sure the grid size of the foam board is facing up. Use a pencil to mark little dots at the internal corners of the mat board. Once you have your dots in place, remove the mat board and carefully align the stitched canvas using those marks. This will ensure it's perfectly centered. Now we'll secure the canvas with the hemline pins from the mounting kit. Start by pinning the 4 corners to make sure it's centered, and then add the pins along the edges to keep the canvas taut and secure. The pins can be tough to press in, so you can use the scissors to apply pressure. This will save your fingers from getting sore. Once your canvas is secured, place the mat board on top. Then, carefully slide both the mat and the foam boards back into the frame, one at a time. Before you close the back, double-check to make sure that there isn't any blank canvas showing. If that happens, it means it's not perfectly aligned and you should correct it at this point. Once you're sure it's all looking good, you can close the back of the frame. The next step is super important. Sealing the back of your frame will help you protect it from dust, moisture, and other potential damage. Start by measuring the length of each side of the frame and cut the sealing tape to size. Lightly moisten a sponge or cloth with water and dampen the shiny side of the tape. This will activate the adhesive. Once the tape is damp, place it along one of the sides of the back of your frame. Then, with an X-Acto knife, make small cuts at the corners so the tape folds neatly inside. Do the same for the other sides, overlapping the tape at the corners. Now let's attach the hanging hardware. Decide which side you want to be the top, considering the orientation of your canvas, whether it's landscape or portrait. Then use a ruler to find the center point. Once it's centered, use the nails and the hammer to secure the hanger in place, always being careful to avoid hurting yourself. Just a few gentle taps will do. For an extra professional touch, apply the silicone bumpers to the back corners of your frame. These will protect your wall and make sure the frame hangs evenly. And there you have it! Your beautiful framed needlepoint piece is ready to hang. You've not only given your artwork a polished look without the need of a framing service, but also ensured it's protected for years to come and ready to decorate your space. Thanks for joining us today. If you like this tutorial and want to learn more about needlepoint, don't forget to explore our other video tutorials. Happy stitching!